Today on Torres Journeys, it's a departure from Nampa, Idaho, embarking on a journey that spanned 500 miles, crossing the expansive Oregon desert. Our destination? The iconic Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Choosing the back roads of Highway 20, we find ourselves amidst the rugged beauty of Craters of the Moon National Monument and Preserve. Our trustworthy motorcycle becomes our guide, carrying us through the remote places, unveiling untouched beauty of the land. And then, a moment of relief as Julie and I take a pause to share some ice cream, a sweet reprieve from the desert's relentless heat. Refreshed and rejuvenated, we continue our journey, reaching Olivier Peak, a majestic backdrop for a photograph capturing the essence of our adventure. As we ride into Jackson Hole, the anticipation builds, the wind in our hair, the open road stretching before us. Each moment is a brushstroke in the canvas of our journey. So, saddle up and join us for today's episode of Torres Journeys, where the road less traveled lead to the most extraordinary of experiences. Stay tuned for the next adventure, where each twist and turn unveils a new chapter in Torres Journeys.
Good morning from Nampa, Idaho. This was our accommodation last night at Bunker Biker. Boy, we did 500 miles yesterday, and my legs today, Julia's legs today. But they're getting breakfast ready for us downstairs, getting things charged, offloaded, and today we will be in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. So there's a couple of different routes we're going to do. We're kind of looking for the fastest at this point. So we were suggested some. So we are slowly getting ready. We are alive. And after a big long ride like that, it's really hard to get back on the bike so quickly, for sure.
Welcome back to Torres Journeys. With our motorcycle cleaned up and bugs removed, we are ready. A big shout out to our wonderful host, Jay and his wife, for their warm hospitality last night. It's always a pleasure connecting with locals, and it turns out we share quite a bit in common. Now, as we leave Jay's place, we're crossing the beautiful state of Idaho, a region I haven't explored much in the past. The road ahead is just like a blank page, waiting for the next chapter of our journey to unfold. So grab your cup of coffee, sit back, and enjoy the scenic drive as we make our way to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. It's a journey through landscapes unseen, and I can't wait to share the adventure with all of you. Here's to the open road and the stories that unfolds. Join us as we travel across Idaho on Torres Journeys.
right, Yulia, you don't want me to say 178. We did approximately 180 miles.
Okay.
So precise at 178.
Still in Idaho, and we stopped by
the craters of the Moon Rock, something like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What else do you want me to say?
And it's a large territory of this volcano, and it has a few buttes along the way, and there are supposed to be quite a few wild animals. They had to remove the fences because the type of animals that cross the road here, they are not very good in jumping. So that's why the park rangers had to come over here and remove the fences.
You read all that off the sign.
Of course.
Gosh, that's awesome. So yes, we are hungry. Our butts are sore right now, so we took a little break here. We can look around. It's just all of this. If you want to go hiking, good luck with that. And you look over here, it has beautiful little mountains here and whatnot. So yeah, Idaho's a pretty state, right?
It is.
Like it. So we are on our way to go get something to eat.
About 20 miles to do that.
Take a look at the biker. Bike's doing good. And on the highways, the speed limits are about 80 on the freeways. Back roads like this one's 65, but it's good road. You can go do about 70 to 80 if you want. All right, let's go get something to eat. And Julia has to do something with the letter of the alphabet.
Welcome to Craters of the Moon National Monument here in Idaho. It's like a different planet here, shaped by ancient volcanoes. You'll see hardened lava, craters, and weird hills, all nature doing its thing. People have been amazed by this strange place for a long time, and here you see why. Check out the craters. Some are dormant, just sitting there, and others are still active. It's like peeking into Earth's engine room, where cool stuff is always happening. When the day turns into night, the sunsets are spectacular. The sky turns warm colors, making the jagged rocks look even cooler against the darkening sky. Craters of the Moon is a reminder of how amazing our planet is, and it's always changing. We're glad that we, just by surprise, came across this region, surprising us as the landscape changed, as if we were on another planet.
Well, it's lunchtime. Stepped off here at the burrito. What was it called? The Mexican hat?
Something. Mexican cowboy or something.
Mexican cowboy hat. Here in Arco. It says on their sign they were the first city powered by atomic energy. still warm outside and getting a little rest and making good time though. Making really good time. Julia, what do you think?
Oh my god. Well, yes. We are planning on stopping in about 111 miles at ice cream shop because Jesse now tried the square ice cream in a cone.
As we continue our journey through the roads of Idaho, there's one element that might not be immediately noticeable: the heat. It's relentless, and there's no sign of a relief until October or November. Brace yourselves for the day's consistency hitting 90 or even 100 degrees. And the looming prospect of traversing through Arizona and Texas, it's not something I'm particularly looking forward to do. The heat there can be downright daunting. The South, however, offers a different kind of heat, humidity, and sticky, but it usually doesn't climb much over 90. Funny how that sounds like a relief. But for now, let's get back to the roads of Idaho. The scenery might be stunning, but there's no escaping the scorching temperatures that accompany us here on the leg of Torres Journeys.
So what's so significant about these? That they're square?
Yep.
They scoop them with a square scooper?
Yep.
Why do you think they do that?
To be special.
Oh, you can't bite it. It's square.
You have to lick it.
Okay, Julia.
With a treat and a break from the heat, we are on our final segment to Jackson Hole. I have noticed that the trees are back and the mountains are starting to take shape. In my mind, I am anticipating what Jackson Hole will resemble. Will it look familiar to parts of Oregon, or will it be unique in more ways than pictures can convey? Time will soon tell as we climb over the pass and on our way into today's destination, Jackson Hole.
Well, Yulia, where are we?
We are so close to Jackson Hole.
Thanks for the update. We are up here at the lookout over Jackson Hole. Lots of traffic heading back the other way. Not so much traffic coming our way. Howdy, stranger, yonder is Jackson Hole, the last of the Old West. So here we are. We have finally, after about 900 miles, sort of say we have arrived. And it is absolutely, just like the postcards, beautiful, for sure. Well, Yulia, since you lived here for a year, what's it like to be back Seeing it all again.
Feels like coming back home.
I bet it does. Does it look like Oregon? That was a joke.
As the day gently folds into night, our destination draws near. It's one for the books, a journey etched into the memory banks. We find ourselves returning to a place Julia still holds dear, a place she fondly refers to as home. Our adventure through the vast landscapes of the United States and Canada has taken us from the northern realms to the western horizons. Now, with a few turns to the south, we steer eastward, chasing new experiences on our trustworthy BMW K1600GTL. The day winds down as we roll into a special place that holds layers of memories. I can't help but appreciate the road we've traveled. Every twist, every turn, and every unexpected detour has woven its own story into the fabric of Torres Journeys. Tonight we'll be spending a night with Julia's friend, a pause in our journey, a chance to reflect on the road behind us, and the one stretching out ahead. But hold on tight, because the next day starts with a twist. A frantic search for a lost motorcycle key sets the tone for the next chapter of our cross-country adventure. So, join us for the next episode of Torres Journeys as we unravel the mysteries of the open road, facing challenges, sharing laughter, and embracing the unexpected. The adventure continues on our BMW K1600 GTL, right here on Torres Journeys.